Reporting.
Reporting. Affirmative. Comrade. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes.
Comrade. Comrade. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, engineering. Affirmative.
Comrade. Affirmative.
Waiting orders. Waiting orders.
Waiting order. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Very well. Ready and waiting. At once. Of course.
Reporting.
Waiting orders. Acknowledged. At once. Affirmative. Waiting orders. Very well. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Waiting order. Affirmative.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Agreed. Of course.
Comrade. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Agreed. Very well. Reporting. Affirmative. Waiting orders. Of course.
Yes, sir.
Waiting orders. Affirmative.
Comrade.
Reporting.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Waiting order. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Comrade. Acknowledged.
Ready and waiting.
Reporting. Waiting order. Reporting. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Waiting orders.
Reporting. Affirmative. 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 Reporting. Acknowledged. Waiting order. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Waiting order.
Reporting.
Waiting order. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Waiting order.
Waiting orders. Acknowledged.
Waiting order. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. At once.
Comrade.
Waiting orders. At once.
Comrade.
Waiting orders. At once.
Comrade. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Ready and waiting. Agreed.
Yes, sir.
Reporting. Yes, sir.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Comrade. Waiting orders. Waiting order. Acknowledged.
Waiting orders.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Comrade. Affirmative.
Ready and waiting. At once. Very well.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Comrade. Acknowledged.
Waiting orders. Agreed. As you wish. At once.
Waiting order. Affirmative.
Waiting orders. Acknowledged.
Comrade. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative. 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 Waiting order. Reporting. Affirmative. Waiting
Reporting.
order. Waiting order. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Comrade.
Ready and waiting. As you wish.
Yes, sir.
Ready and waiting. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Reporting.
Acknowledge. Yes, sir.
At once. Very well. Acknowledged.
Waiting order.
Awaiting orders.
Comrade.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Waiting order. Acknowledged.
Ready and waiting.
Waiting order. Reporting. Waiting order. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Ready and waiting. Yes, sir.
Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Of course. Very well. Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
Waiting orders. Acknowledged.
Comrade. Waiting order. Waiting order. Affirmative. Comrade. Acknowledged. Comrade. Waiting
Reporting.
order.
Reporting.
Comrade. Comrade. Acknowledged.
Reporting.
Waiting order. Affirmative.
Ready and waiting. As you wish. As you wish.
Reporting.
Ready and waiting. Agreed. At once.
Waiting order. Waiting order.
Ready and waiting.
Waiting order. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Waiting orders.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Waiting orders. Of course.
Waiting order.
Reporting.
Waiting order. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Of course.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Waiting order. Acknowledged. Waiting order. Acknowledged.
Ready and waiting.
Waiting order. Acknowledged. Waiting acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Yes, acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Reporting. Yes, sir.
Comrade. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged.
Ready and waiting.
Waiting order. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Comrade.
Ready and waiting. As you wish. Affirmative. As you wish.
Yes, sir.
Awaiting orders.
Waiting order. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Reporting.
Reporting. Comrade. Yes, sir. Waiting order. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Ready and waiting. Awaiting orders.
Yes, sir. Reporting.
Awaiting orders.
Yes, sir.
Ready and waiting.
Yes, sir.
Awaiting orders.
Comrade. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Waiting order. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Comrade. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Very well. Agreed.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Comrade.
Affirmative. At once. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Scorched earth.
At once.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Reporting.
Awaiting orders.
Comrade. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Ready and waiting. Ready and waiting.
Waiting order. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Agreed.
Reporting.
Awaiting orders. As you wish. Very well. As you wish.
Comrade. Comrade.
At once. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Reporting. Yes, sir.
Very well.
Waiting order. Comrade. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders.
Comrade. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Waiting order. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Ready and waiting.
Comrade.
Reporting.
Yes, sir.
Awaiting orders.
Waiting order. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Comrade.
Reporting.
Waiting order. Affirmative.
Affirmative. Ready and waiting.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Agreed.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Awaiting orders.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Waiting order. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Awaiting orders.
Waiting order. Affirmative. Waiting order.
Awaiting orders.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Waiting acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Waiting orders.
Waiting order. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Awaiting orders.
Comrade,
Yes, sir.
waiting order. Comrade, affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Comrade, affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting. Waiting order. Waiting order.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Comrade.
Awaiting orders.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Waiting order. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Waiting
Waiting
order.
orders.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Ready and waiting.
Waiting order. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Waiting
Waiting
order.
orders. As you wish. Affirmative. As you wish.
Waiting order.
Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Very well.
Reporting. Waiting order. Waiting order. Acknowledged. Comrade, acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Waiting order. Waiting order.
Awaiting orders. Very well. Of course. Of course. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Reporting. As you wish.
Reporting.
Awaiting orders. Agreed.
Comrade.
Reporting. As you wish.
Waiting order.
Reporting. Very well.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Waiting order. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Ready and waiting. Reporting. Of course. Reporting.
Reporting. Comrade. Comrade, acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Reporting. Ready and waiting.
Waiting
Yes, sir.
order.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. As you wish. At once.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Ready and waiting. Reporting. Of course. Agreed. Reporting. Of course. Of course. Ready and waiting. As you wish.
Yes, sir.
Reporting. Agreed. At once. Reporting. Acknowledged. Ready and waiting. At once. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Waiting orders. Waiting orders. Waiting orders. At once. Yes, sir. As you wish.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Comrade, acknowledged.
Yes, sir. As you wish. Reporting. Affirmative.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Reporting.
Yes, sir. Waiting order. Comrade, acknowledged. Reporting. Waiting order. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Comrade. Waiting order. Affirmative. Waiting order. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Waiting order. Yes, sir. Reporting. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Comrade, affirmative. Waiting order. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Comrade, acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Waiting acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Waiting order. Waiting order. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Waiting order. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative, comrade. Waiting order.
Awaiting orders.
Yes, sir. Comrade. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Engineering moving out.
Comrade. Acknowledged. Reporting. Yes, sir. Waiting order. Affirmative. Comrade. Acknowledged. Comrade. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Waiting order.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Comrade.
Mission accomplished.